Well, let's get more of the forecast. I know my mind's already going to the weekend. It's Friday. Can't help it.
John, we got to come back to work on Monday, so we don't have enough time to go on a big vacation, but we can do a staycation. How's the weather look?
Even those of us that aren't going to Mazatlan this weekend, we'll be in for a treat with the weather here locally. Don't have to go too far to find something that's going to be really nice and definitely cooperating with really any sort of weekend plans you might have. Good weather for a hike, good weather for just hanging out in the backyard too. Looking outside at Pier 15 right now, not a lot of movement on the flag. We just have the low gray and actually some pretty misty spots out there for a few areas. You might be turning on those windshield wipers a time or two as you're getting out of the house this morning. The low gray will remain over the next several hours. Now, this has actually been so nice, not just because it moderates temperatures, but because it's a sure sign of an onshore breeze that's been sweeping this fog in during morning hours, keeping temps cool even during our sunny afternoons. That also means that we're not really dealing with those offshore wind events that we'll oftentimes see during our fall months, and that can contribute to heightened fire danger like we have seen during past fall seasons. This setup has been offering us a little bit of relief in that regard and keeping temperatures comfortable in the meantime. So be very thankful for what we've been seeing. Southern California has been seeing some light showers, even some thunderstorms popping up. Had some of those around Catalina Island yesterday that were kind of fun to watch. As for our current conditions, 50s and 60s for our daytime highs in San Francisco and down the coastline. It'll be 60s and 70s along the Bay Shore. Millbrae at 68 degrees, Foster City 74, upper 60s in Redwood City, Palo Alto, and Mountain View. In South Bay, temperatures in the 70s mostly. Santa Clara, a beautiful 76. San Jose at 73. Fremont, Union City, Hayward, up to Oakland, it's all the 60s. Livermore right at 80 degrees. Same for you in Concord. While Antioch, you're also back up to 80 after yesterday's 79. Vacaville, definitely our warmest spot at 88 degrees. That's the only spot you'll really have to watch out for the heat because everyone else is pretty comfortable. Tomorrow and Sunday get even more comfortable yet. Inland highs falling further into the 70s with bayside areas in the 60s. Next week, leveling out in the 70s to 80s inland and 70s along the bay. Raina?
John, thank you for that.